What's good people? Hey, check it out, man. Move, progress, baby. Let's go. Hey, what we doing today? Let's see. Today, did my training. I got to do update software I just created. Well, really, right now it's just these utility asset sheets. So I got to update that. Go and check that out. It's called TrillD.app. I got my business up and going, Guru to Guru, micro asset management company, and venture studio. So building the products, selling the product, maybe like it turns into a bigger product where it gets sold, and then also managing assets from, different investments and things like that. But gotta work on that. Go check that out for me though. And then I'm walking. So it's winter time in Baltimore. I don't know where you are at in life. Excuse me. But sometimes, things get really tough, even when everything is going good. Mentally, physically, you can have all the goals, all the objectives, and know how to have peace. But sometimes, the brain is trying to tell you to rest, right? So, all of the different thoughts that might come to your mind or, whatever it may be, it's the time to a reminder that your brain is saying, hey, sleep and meditate. And I have to remind myself this sometimes because, recovery is key. And I train really hard, I work really hard, but I gotta sleep hard. I gotta meditate hard as well. And there are times where, I'm working out, thinking I'm doing all the right things, doing my hip exercises to make sure that my structure is sound, trying to get stronger, building, trying to eat the right foods, drinking my water. I'm probably not drinking enough, right? And you forget to bring your foam roller with you, right? So that was my thing. I haven't been foam rolling, haven't been recovering correctly. I can get the sleep and all of that, but I need to bring, it's right here, lacrosse ball, make sure my feet are good, make sure that I am really investing time to make sure my body is getting what it needs. And it's not perfect, but I had like some anxiety feelings a few days ago, maybe I think Friday. And I was like, yo, what's going on? Like, I haven't felt like this in a long time, like long time. And I'm just like, why? And so I just, let it go, let it pass by, and I'm thinking, oh, it was the coffee I drank, too much coffee. Caffeine can give you all of these feelings, right? Different stresses, right? And I'm like, man, they gave me light roast. I haven't drunk light roast in a long time. Like, I'm just like, I'm staying away from light roast coffee, unless it's a shot, right? I don't need that much caffeine in my system. But I enjoy drinking coffee. So then the next day, I'm like, all right, I took Excedrin. It was maybe a migraine or whatever it may be, undetected migraine. Got these red glasses to help that. If you don't know, I'm visually impaired, so I have something called optic nerve atrophy. And your optic nerve with bright light, like how it is today, the light can be like triggering towards just the way that light goes into your eye. So, I got my glasses on, I'm doing everything right. But I was not foam rolling. And I'm not gonna lie, it's something that I need to really work on, because I'm just doing things a lot of times on my own. And I used to train at the Olympic Training Center, where all of us, we had the same goal, the same mission. Hey, we got to go and get this thing, right? We got to go and do this thing. We got to be this top tier athlete. And now it's at a point where I'm managing being a top tier athlete, but don't have that community. Not gonna lie, like, it's something that I miss. And I think that it's unfortunate, you have a lot of athletes that eventually, because of financial situations or sponsors not really understanding the athlete, understanding that this is the goal you went for your whole life, to be able to be around other athletes, other people that want to do the same thing, right? It's unfortunate, because I think these are the things, the levels that we should all have. Athlete, business person, I'm moving into business, wanting to work, making sure I'm functioning in mergers and acquisitions strategy, so M&A strategy. But I think we all deserve the right to be able to build, right? And maintain the things that we love to do. But anyways, the point was, I'm an athlete around a bunch of athletes. So every day is like, oh, I need to recover. Or another athlete, like, you going to go do recovery? So it's almost like a mental reminder, oh, I need to go do recovery, right? Or because you had the sports med and you had this like thing. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed that there aren't spaces like that anymore for Olympic and Paralympic athletes. So I say the Olympic Training Center, but it's the Olympic and Paralympic Training Center now. Appreciate you all for recognizing Paralympic athletes. We should be continued to be recognized. But at the end of the day, it was a community where we were all trying to thrive and get to this one goal, right? This big goal, to be an Olympian, to be a Paralympian, to be a gold medalist, to be a world para-athlete, be a world class athlete, professional athlete, which we were. And it was always this reminders of recovery, this, that, because we were working really hard to do the job that we were meant to do. But when you don't have that around, and you're doing everything, and you don't have those mental reminders, right, to do this and do that and do this and do that, right, you forget. And so I got on my foam roller at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and all of that anxiety just like, the migraine, went away. And it's just like, how do I continue to remember to keep taking care of my body by recovering with massage like that? They call it the poor man massage, but let's just keep it real. Foam rollers is the greatest thing on earth. The lacrosse ball, when you are training, working really hard to be the best. And being the best isn't always about beating other people, in my opinion. It's about being your ultimate best on that given day, to go up against the other people that are their ultimate best. And you leave and say, hey, I gave it my all. That person gave it their all. Let's do it again. That's competitive nature for me. I'm not looking to just defeat somebody just because. I'm looking to be my best so that we can go up as warriors together and leave out as warriors together. You feel me? But I've talked to you all long enough. I guess the main point of this conversation is take care of your body, man. Take care of yourself. And just really reflect on those things that helps you get to the space that you need to get to make sure anxiety goes away. When maybe it's that meditation. So I did some breath work, right? Maybe it's that foam roller to massage your muscles out and stuff like that. Maybe it's the community, the connection, building. Hey, if you all made it to the end of this, connect with me. I got an Instagram, Markeith Price, MarkeithPrice, just like it says, Markeith Price Official. Connect. Let's build. Let's talk. I like talking about business, investing. I love talking about trading. I love athletics. Actually being able to talk about different types of training, those types of things, and just having fun and making jokes and laughing. Good jokes, nothing harmful, right? But yeah, hit me up. And next time, y'all, move, progress, baby. Let's go.